Dance, monkey, dance.
Hey, so I learned a new tip after the back-breaking work of screwing these things together.
Hold on, I'm stuck. Okay.
So initially I was using screws that I needed to hold in place with a different bit. So you can imagine trying to get down with two hands and get into these spaces. Well, I got my old drywall attachment and I'm using short drywall screws. They're only meant to be kind of temporary fasteners until the gravel's in place anyway. So from that trouble to quick and easy tire to tire fastening, and makes my life a lot easier.
And when Ben says that the screws are only temporary, what we mean by that is that once all of the gravel is in place, they're not going to shift and they're not going to move. So they're likely going to rust out over the next few years and be not really there anymore.
Innocuous.
Which isn't going to really matter because they're going to have thousands of tons of gravel on top of them.
Gravel friends.
Gravel friends. Here I am stacking tires and I look over. Oh my goodness gracious. Got these guys right here. These are pheasant back. I don't know about your area, of course, but in my area there aren't really any imposters or false pheasant back. So these are an easy mushroom for new mushroom seekers to identify and take home and have for dinner. So in a little bit when I'm done doing my work, I'm going to come back and I'm going to take all 3 of those because that log is probably full of the spores and the mycelium. So this whole pile is probably going to be covered over the next few weeks.
So for the last little bit now, we've been removing both sidewalls from the tires, and while it's a little bit more work, as you can see in some spots here, the tires are kind of bent to fit because that works fine as a geogrid. And the biggest benefit of that is when you're trying to go across a space that's 12 feet wide and it changes based on the size of the tires and everything else. When you can flexibly put them in place, it makes it a lot easier to work. You're not constantly trying to juggle small tires and big tires. You're just trying to keep a consistent grid going.
Yeah, he gave himself way too much room on the other side and not enough room on this side. Watch out, babe.
Yep. Is it getting worse?
He's stuck.
Come on, truck, go. Do it.
Well, I think the truck isn't going any further, guys. Yeah, here he goes.
He was off so good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
So much on that side.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of cleanup.
Alright.
So he fell off of the side and kept going and kept pushing.
Instead of stopping.
Yeah.
Like I told him to.
Yeah. The other truck drivers have done much, much better than him.
Yeah.
And then when he was leaving, he cut it too far and almost fell off this side.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so.
Collapsing our tunnel.
Is it collapsed?
More? Yeah. So now I need to dig this whole thing out and set a new
And
course of
replace.
tires and move that boulder
Yeah.
that I only moved with equipment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's only a 9-foot wide truck. It's a 12-foot wide driveway. Gave him 3 feet of flex room. Now, this is what we're gonna have to deal with. And I can't move that rock
Yeah.
without equipment.
Yeah.
So we have a broken driveway until we rent something.
All right. Let's harvest ourselves some mushrooms, shall we? Oop. Almost had to kill a mosquito trying to bite me. So these are sometimes also called dryad saddles because of their shape. Ooh, look at that. Oh, he's so pretty. That's what they look like underneath. Very different than a lot of other mushrooms. Really interesting.